Hello everyone, welcome to Anime No Me, and thank you for joining us for another One Piece video. The actual goals of red-haired Shanks so far have proven to be a pretty big mystery in One Piece. And despite being a pirate, Shanks has completely different goals than many of the others we've met throughout our story, where his objective might actually be linked to his past. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Shanks' possible goals and how they might be linked to his past, as well as his connection with the world government, more specifically with the Gorosei. But before we dive into the video, if you're new to the channel, or even if you've watched a bunch of our videos, we'd be absolutely honored if you'd leave us a like and even subscribe and maybe leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of the video. It really helps us out, especially with that old YouTube algorithm, and it keeps motivating us to make more content. If you'd like to help out the channel in a bigger way, consider sharing this video or another one of your favorites with your friend. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So my friends, Shanks has always been a bit of a mysterious character, and behind his serene smile and relaxed attitude hides a man with deep and complex ambitions. Now, throughout the story, he's demonstrated exceptional wisdom and knowledge, but it also raises the question of what Shanks' real goals are and why he decided to only just start acting now. It seems that Shanks' goals go far beyond simple riches or power, and he seems to understand the true nature of the world and much about the poneglyphs, these ancient inscriptions that reveal the lost history of the Void Century. As one of the few who knows the truth behind the poneglyphs, Shanks is aware of the secrets that could shake the foundations of the known world, and his main objective is to find the information on the road poneglyphs that will guide him to the One Piece treasure, and in this way, obtain the secret of the world through that great treasure. However, something that is most intriguing and that might be related to his real objective is his relationship with the Gorosei. Now, while the Gorosei represent the world government, they are also the keepers of the world's secrets as well. Apparently, Shanks has sought out an alliance with these leaders, and not to conquer the world, but to learn from them and understand the true history of the world, and possibly even undo the lies that have been spread over the centuries. So now that we're in the final saga, Shanks has just now decided to act, and he believes that time is crucial. And with growing unrest on the seas and tension between the Yonkos and the world government reaching a critical point, Shanks sees this situation as an opportunity to catalyze significant change in the world. So it might be that Shanks' journey is a search for truth and justice, and he became a very important figure in this centuries-old struggle between the world government and those who seek out the truth. And his goals go beyond greed or power. They're about illuminating the shadows of the past and creating a future where humanity can live in peace, knowing its true history and learning from those mistakes made in the past. But in this epic quest, Shanks is not alone. The Straw Hat crew and other pirates seek out this truth as well, and all share the desire to reveal that truth behind the poneglyphs and expose the lies of the world government. But again, we also have to know that Shanks' objectives is linked to his connection with the Gorosei, because Shanks' relationship with them is complex and has to be multifaceted, because while he seeks the knowledge that they possess, he also understands the need for diplomacy as well as negotiation. Shanks knows that an aggressive approach could result in a catastrophic conflict, putting not only his goals but also the lives of countless people at risk. Therefore, he adopts a carefully planned strategy, using his diplomatic skill to gain the Gorosei's trust while keeping his true intentions hidden. As a man of action, Shanks is well aware that he needs to balance his ambitions with the need to maintain peace and stability, and his ability to understand the importance of diplomacy and negotiation makes him a very key player in this fight for knowledge and truth. Furthermore, Shanks also recognizes the importance of the Straw Hats on this journey, and he saw in Luffy and his companions a spark of determination and a desire for change that inspired him to seek a possible future alliance with them. However, Shanks isn't just concerned about the secrets of the past, but also how it's going to play out in the future, and he knows that true change can only occur if humanity learns from its past mistakes and strives to build a better world. So his ultimate goal is not only to undo the lies of the past, but also forge a future where freedom, justice, and equality always prevail. As we go further into this final saga and One Piece's narrative progresses, it's likely that Shanks' goals, as well as his relationship with the Gorosei, is going to be explored in a deeper and more engaging way. And fans of the series have a lot of questions on their minds about the world's secrets and how Shanks plans to reveal them. Now, if we consider the recent escalation of tensions and conflicts throughout the world of One Piece, it's possible that the story of Shanks and his search for the truth will reach an exciting climax, with the world government, the Yonkos, and other hidden powers are on the brink of a catastrophic confrontation, and Shanks may find himself at the epicenter of this impending storm. We also know that Shanks' journey is one of the most intriguing and mysterious parts of One Piece's narrative that we've really wondered about pretty much since the beginning, and audiences are eager to find out more about his goals, goals and motivations, and just how much he really knows about everything that's been going on, because he's one of the most respected and admired characters in the pirate world. So that only further underscores that Shanks is going to play a pivotal role in the final events of the series. As the plot moves on, the bonds between Shanks, the Straw Hats, Luffy, and the Gorosei may be tested, and deep secrets might end up being revealed, where the truth behind the poneglyphs, the story of the Void Sentry, and the secrets that will shake the world are all intertwined with Shanks' goals and his determination to uncover the veil of lies that shrouds the entire world of One Piece. We fans are also eager to see and find out how this epic saga will unfold, because is Shanks somebody who's going to be an ally, or is he going to be somebody who ultimately might bring about challenges and dangers, or even reveal unexpected revelations along the way? But recent events have made it really clear that the truth behind the poneglyphs is much more than just a simple historical curiosity. They contain the secrets of the world, secrets that could change the course of history and reshape everyone's understanding of the reality in which they live. It's also quite clear that Shanks' relationship with the Gorosei, which is often dark and complicated, is about to be tested in some major ways. And as the fight for knowledge intensifies, Shanks may have to balance his search for truth with the need to maintain stability in the world he wishes to transform. What makes Shanks' quest so fascinating is his deep understanding of the complexity of human nature. He also recognizes that to change the world, he must first change people's perceptions and understanding of what is true and what is important. And this requires not only power, but also persuasion, diplomacy, and a very deep understanding of the human psyche. Shanks' journey also represents not only a personal quest, but also a search for collective enlightenment, because he believes that by revealing the truth, people can free themselves from the chains of the unknown and thus make better informed decisions for the good of the world. So as we get closer and closer to that climax of One Piece, it's quite exciting to imagine how Shanks' journey intertwines with the final events of the work. Shanks' goals could end up being one of the catalysts for that big twist we know is going to come in this final saga, where Shanks is either revealed to be that great force that has been maintaining stability in the world until Joy Boy could come to finish the work, or, as many have speculated in the community, Shanks could actually be that big bad, that person who has lied in wait for Joy Boy to come along to then swoop in and take the treasure for himself. At this pivotal point in the story, the characters of One Piece are about to face their greatest challenges. Shanks, with his search for truth and his complex relationship with the Gorosei, is at the center of this impending storm. And his determination to uncover the world's secrets, combined with his diplomatic skill and understanding of human nature, makes him an indispensable player in this fight. But also, as the narrative unfolds, Shanks is going to find himself surrounded by powerful enemies and loyal allies. His crew, the Straw Hats, and anyone else who stands by his side must also share his vision of a world where truth prevails over lies and justice prevails over oppression. But however it plays out, the saga of Shanks and his companions will be a thrilling climax in this story, where the truth will finally be revealed and we'll learn, is our red-haired Yonko somebody to be feared, or someone who will bring about change and really guide us through the end of this saga? And so, the Age of Pirates will end up coming to an end, and maybe not with a deafening crash, but with the silent promise of a new dream, where the world is not shaped by fear and lies, but rather by hope, knowledge, and truth. Red-haired Shanks will eventually become a legend, as will everyone who fought to bring about the light of truth, making these characters remembered for ages, as they're responsible for not only the downfall of the world government, but the bringing of the light and the new dawn to the world. But with all that said, my friends, we'd now love to know what you think about it. Where do you find yourself on the thought of Shanks being a good guy, or maybe that big villain that still waits for us in the wings? And also, do you think Shanks really has that relationship with the Gorosei that many people think? After all, when we saw the picture of that person who looked like Shanks meeting with the Gorosei, we never did see Shanks' iconic three-lined scar. So it could have been Shanks, then again, it could have been somebody who maybe just is related to Shanks and looks just like him. And also, do you think Shanks has been kind of pulling the strings from the shadows and waiting for Luffy to unlock his fruit? Or is there perhaps something more sinister in his designs? Let us know what you think about all that in the comments below. So as we wrap up our video, we'd like to thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who've made it here to the very end. Make sure you comment on any themes or ideas that you'd like to see in future videos. And also, since you made it this far, give us a like and hit that red subscribe button before you head out to take on the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you all in our next video. Let's keep sailing this giant sea together. Take care.